you might be striking them. They're gonna be blocking, looking for a counter. They might be striking you. You're gonna have to block, look for a counter too as well. You never wanna be in this position where you just shield up, okay? All right, like if he throws a punch at me here, I never wanna just be here and just shield up and eat it, okay? All right, I wanna make sure that if he throws that one punch, okay, I'm countering back right away. All right, I might be here, he throws that punch here, I'm countering back right away, okay? I'm not letting him get away with throwing multiple strikes on me and then looking for the counter after that. Because by that time, he might have moved away. He might have hit me like a jab cross kick or jab cross hook and then move. And I sit here blocking everything and then he's gone. And then we start over again, all right? So I want to make sure that I'm interrupting him or countering him right away, all right? If I can throw that and throw another strike, okay? And it's not always going to be pretty. You got to commit to it. A lot of people, they don't commit to the counter. They just wait. They wait till they're done and then they go. You don't want to wait. As soon as they start going, you got to step in right away. That's why it's important to block and then throw your strike. Okay. All right. What I like to do when I'm blocking here is as I feel the punch hit my glove. So he just hit that cross here. All right. As soon as I want, I'm going to throw that hook. Okay. So he throws a combination. And I throw that hook right away. I don't get him a second to get more shots off. Does that make sense? Okay. So we're gonna work that drill right now. We're gonna just block here. Okay. So 2 ways I can do this shield block. Okay, or 3 ways actually. I can just glue my gloves here and just absorb it. Okay. All right. I can move them here, which I like more because it takes a little bit of heat off. I don't absorb all that force coming forward. All right. 3rd way, I can just long guard. All right, so he starts zone, I can just put that in his glove or in his face. Now with the long guard, it's gonna be a little bit trickier to get that hook off. I like throwing that hook, so I'm gonna have a little tighter guard here. He starts going here, I like to throw that hook, and I like going right at this area here, just so that I don't accidentally hit him in the face, and I'm still in that vicinity where I can throw it in an actual fight. I just have to adjust it a little bit more, okay? So you have those options. If you are throwing the long guard here, okay, you could probably turn that into a hook. It's not going to be as strong as throwing it from this position here, but you could still do it, all right? Just make sure if you're doing the long guard, your arm is up here, okay? It's not here, because he can still throw that cross over the top. You guys see that? So the long guard's here like this, all right? But now we're here. Say we threw a 1-2, right? He blocked it. He throws his 1-2 back, and then I throw the counter, okay? So we're kind of like back and forth, like a volleyball match. Until one of us, or a tennis match, until one of us lands here in this situation, okay? All right, and then we'll work on kind of a little bit being invasive from this spot too, okay? Any questions on it? So back and forth, you'll start out, you'll throw the 1-2, your partner can just catch it on their gloves here, all right? And then your hands gotta be up because they're gonna throw their 1-2. You're gonna block it and then counter and just hit their elbow, okay? All right? Or if you want to, you can hit the glove, all right? So what the drill looks like here, you're going to catch the 1-2. All right, they're going to throw 1-2 here, and then throw the hook right out. Okay? Right after you feel the 2 hit you, right here, that's when I go. Okay? As soon as I feel that 2, right away. All right? Does that make sense? Any questions on that? Back and forth, 1 for 1, and then switch. All right? Ready, 1, 2, 3. And like I hit here and he hits me back here and I kind of stay in his pocket. I want to get to a point where, you know, maybe I hit him with the 1-2 here and I step back and he counters and I come back in and I come in, you know. I move. This is where I want to be at. But that's a perfect world. A lot of times what's going to happen is he might be quicker than I anticipate. So I might throw that 1-2, you know, he just blocks it. He just blocks it here and he counters back away. And I gotta get back into it. Okay, all right. So for this drill here, they're gonna catch your 1-2. They're gonna catch your 1-2 here. They're gonna throw theirs. They're 1-2 here. I'm gonna hook here. Low kick. Okay. So and you guys can check the low kick. So your partner's gonna 1-2 here. You're gonna throw the 1-2 back. They're gonna throw the hook. Low kick. Okay. All right. To check the low kick, we use top shin. We use the bottom of our. We kick with the bottom of the shin. We check with the top. Now make sure, just like after we feel that 1-2, okay? All right, I throw that hook right away, and then when I throw that hook right away, I throw that low kick, okay? So it's an automatic counter, I'm not sitting here like he throws a 1-2, and he's gone. As soon as I feel the 2, I throw that hook right away. Because if Gabe's smart, which he is, he's going to get in range and get out. Okay? He's going to get in and get out. So I want to catch him as he's going in there. So now, like I said, the drill is 1-2. Counter here, and then hook. So let's just block it here so I don't hit you in the face. He hits a 1-2, I hit right away, and he throws the kick. Okay? Alright. Any questions on that? Alright, ready, 1, 2, 3. Gabe was doing a little bit of this last round, but this is preferred because I don't take any punishment here, but I have to have good timing. So I'm kind of anticipating I'm going to throw that jab cross at him, and he's probably going to counter me back, but I don't want to run away, okay? I don't want to come here and then get out here, okay? I just want to get enough far out of the pocket to where I'm safe, and then I'm going to come back with a nice counter. Okay? Because now I don't have to worry about blocking, and there's going to be like a slight lag in that. As soon as I step back out, all right, I'm going to come back in, all right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my foot here. All I'm going to do is take this back leg and step it back, okay? All right? So I'm going to throw the 1-2 at Gabe, okay? I throw the 1-2 here. He's going to counter back, all right? I'm going to step back here and then throw my hook and low. Okay? So now instead of using the shield block to block those strikes, now I'm just taking my back leg and stepping back. I'm out of range, and then I can throw the hook. Right? I have a good feeling he's going to throw a punch. Right? What I can do is bait him by throwing that 1-2 here. He throws his punch back here, I move back here, and I throw the hook. Now what I don't want to do is slide all the way back out. So if I slide out here, I don't have space for my hook. All I want to do is just avoid it just by an inch. Okay? All right? So 1, 2 here. He throws. I step back here and then throw the hook. You can just have the glove open. That way you guys can throw a hard hook. All right? But all you're doing is leaning back. All right? You're doing this. Okay? You can also use the same defensive technique on a kick. So if I do the 1-2 and he decided to kick, I can come back in with the hook. To miss the hook, I can land the hook. Does that make sense? Important. The front leg stays based. Okay, I don't slide back here because I don't want to be out of position. I just take here. Okay, my hands stay up here. Boom. I throw that hook. Does that make sense?